Hi guys, in this video I thought I'd do a short review on this plane, the Typhoon Mark 1B late. The differences between this one and the Typhoon Mark 1A are, well, as you can see, the Mark 1 has a closed canopy, so not a bubble canopy on the top there, so it kind of restricts your view at the back, and it has machine guns. You can't diss this plane though because it has 7.7mm Browning machine guns times 12. This thing is like a mincer. If you get behind something, you will rip it apart, but that's for another day. This one, on the other hand, has, on my game loads, 4 20mm Hispano cannons. Very nice. It has a top speed standard without any modifications to the engine of 375 miles an hour. Maximum altitude of 37,000 feet. And a turn time of 21.9 seconds, which is pretty good for a big plane like this. It's not a dogfighter, it's an energy fighter, boom and zoomer, depending on your style. It can outrun pretty much everything, but it still has trouble with, say, 109s and Fokker Wolves. You know, they're designed to probably hunt this thing down. Other than that, yeah, it's not a bad plane. Compared to the Mark 1, it has 4 blades on its propeller. It has a bubble canopy for full 360 views compared to the Mark 1. I believe, looking at it, it has a slightly different wing shape. Let me just double check. Yeah, this wing on the Mark 1 is more level, whereas I'm guessing this has slightly curved wings for better stability or turning maybe. Yeah, like I say, it's not a bad plane. It's got its downsides. It can sort of turn fight, but it depends what you're fighting against. If you're lucky enough by the matchmaker to get into a lower tier game with this, then yeah, you will decimate all, but it will put you up against the higher tier boys, as it does have a match rating or battle rating of 4.3 for a tier 3 plane. Compare that to, say, 4.7, I don't know. Maybe it's not too bad. Let's see what it's like in combat. Okay guys, so I got into a standard historic battle, realistic battle, whatever you want to call them these days, against the Japanese. It was a pretty evenly tiered game, mainly A6M2s, Heinz, and a couple of low tier Japanese attackers, fighter bombers, whatever you want to call them. I started off high, did the usual, gained altitude until I got to the area. As you see there, I'm outrunning I believe it's a Heinz, and because obviously my plane's heavier than his, I can energy fight against him, so I just put the nose down slightly, outrun him. As I go to turn, I spot this guy down here. Just have a quick scan, see my distance from the fighter. He's just praying to hit me. Time to swoop in behind this guy. Wait till I'm nice and close, just got good distance from the fighter behind. Look at that, a couple of bursts and I've already critical him. I'm aiming for his wing. He's listing, yeah, he's done. Time to outrun the fighter. Make sure he's down. Yep, he's down. Good. Check behind me. Oh, I've picked up I believe a A6M3. Time to outrun those guys. Use the plane's advantage of speed and weight. Because after all, this plane is basically just one massive engine. They're just trying to fire, but as you can see, their rounds are just falling short. Usually in this situation, I wait till I'm about 1.5 kilometers. Normally, before I turn back round, just make a slight turn just so I can run towards friendly forces. Looks like a friendly fighter's engaging him, so he's now engaged with that guy. He's not interested in me anymore, so now's my time to turn around and come back. And as you can see, this thing reels in Japanese low tier fighters. Obviously, for some split second I had a brain fart and I was like, I'm in a Spitfire, and I was like, oh no, I'm not. Sod it, I'm out of here. I'm not turn fighting that boy. So, gives me another chance to show off the Typhoon 1B's acceleration. That guy was in a world of hurt in the end. I believe he crashed into the sea because he was just getting outmanoeuvred left, right and centre. At this point it's a case of pull up, gain some more altitude and work out what's going on, where your friends are and where the enemy are, more importantly. Not a lot happened after this. Got into a couple of little skirmishes, but it was only assists. Unfortunately, we won because of the other fighters. It was actually a game where the team worked together. As you see there's a guy quite high there, but everyone's just climbing to meet him. So yeah, this plane does pretty well against low tier Japanese fighters. So guys, overall Typhoon Mark 1B late is well worth having a look. It's a little bit low down on the tech tree. Obviously, you know, it's going to take a few XP points now to get it. Thanks Gaijin for adding that little feature to the game. I hope this helps. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please like, comment and subscribe. I'll bring you more reviews and gameplay footage of War Thunder. And until next time guys, I'll catch you later.